and you say Shy City and around the world. Welcome to another episode of Chicago's ILLectuals podcast. And today we have an ILLectuals original, one of the founding members of Chicago's ILLectuals podcast. He's back. None other than my man, Floyd Stafford, aka Young Flizzle. What's up,
Yo,
brother?
what's up,
We're
brother?
here, man. We're
Man,
here, man.
Joe, thank you for the introduction, man. What's happening with you?
Oh man, everything is everything, man. I've been busy, busy, busy. But look, one thing I wanted to say to you, man, I don't think I ever really expressed my appreciation, man, for you founded this podcast with me. And you've always pretty much been there when I needed you, man. You've been in full support, man, and look at us now. You know what I mean?
Hey, this is what I like to say. This is what brotherhood over time looks like,
Hmm.
supporting each other. Because as we both know, it was tough times in the world during the inception of this podcast. So look at what tough times, look what came out of tough times. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man. It
Some
was during the
community.
pandemic. It
Yes, sir.
was during the pandemic, 2020, bro.
Yes, sir.
It's been 5 years.
Already, man. It's a 5-year anniversary. Yo,
Let's chop it up, man. Let's chop it
let's
up. There's
go.
a lot manifesting.
Let's
There's a
go.
lot manifesting, man.
Yeah.
The first thing that I want to kind of touch on, though, man, we were talking a little bit earlier, and we have a new legislation alert.
Yes.
Okay? We
Yes.
have a new legislation alert. And I thought we'd celebrate our brother Marlon. Okay?
Yes, sir.
We got to, and you need to subscribe too, Marlon. Marlon, don't make me come looking for you, bro. But Flizz, I know you sit on Marlon's board of directors for his nonprofit, man. Can you share with the world this impactful legislation, man, that just got passed?
Hey, absolutely, man. So, first of all, veto session just concluded last week. So this is hot off the press.
Hot off the press.
Um, the advocates were busy. And, the organization that I sit on the board of is the Illinois Coalition to End Permanent Punishments. So real quick, people might be like, what's a permanent punishment?
Yeah.
Well, a permanent punishment is really, it went by another name called collateral consequences. So these are records that individuals who have been incarcerated, received a conviction, and these are the things that stay on their criminal history. So
Mhm.
throughout, once they get released, they did their time, they ready to get back, being productive, member of society. Permanent punishments kind of prevent you from doing that because you'll still have this record and people will still deny you when you seek opportunities for yourself. So that's a huge like bummer, and we know that in many cases, individuals end up making other decisions to feed their family, which may lead them right back into the criminal justice system.
Citizen,
So
yes.
so the big legislative alert is that there was a bill. It was called the Clean Slate Bill,
Clean slate.
and what that does is it passed. So I'm just gonna give y'all, as we're intellectuals, we want to do our own research. So
Yeah.
I do just want to say here are like the top line items: is that once you complete your sentence, automatically your record will be cleared. So you don't have to go through an expungement process. You don't have to go through a sealing process. You don't have to pull on these levers. It automatically kicks in, right?
Wow.
So that's huge.
That's
That's
huge.
huge. And let's talk about the impact.
Yeah.
Um, there are 2.2 million Illinoisans,
Hmm.
2.2 million people in Illinois
Okay.
who have a criminal record. So
Wow.
this could potentially impact 2.2 million individuals. Let that sink in for a second.
Wow. 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 We only have 3.2 in the population, and well, that's in Chicago.
That's Chicago. This
Yeah,
is throughout the state.
this is throughout the.
So
Okay.
I want to shout out our brother Marlon Chamberlain, the
Big
executive
shouts, man. Let's
director.
give Marlon a hand,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Come
Yes,
on,
sir.
Marlon. You
Hey,
doing your thing, brother. You've been doing your thing for years, but this is
yeah.
to reach the
Yeah.
people direct.
He had over 300 people at the state capitol, 300 people with criminal records throughout the state of Illinois. Let me give you a few numbers real quick because I just
Come
want
on with them
everybody
numbers,
to
man.
capture
We
this,
like them
man.
numbers over here at Chicago's Elections podcast, baby.
To get yes, sir. To get this passed, there was over 35,000 phone calls made.
Okay.
There was over 7,500 texts. There was over 1,000 witness slips,
Wow.
and there was over 1,000 doors knocked throughout the state of Illinois. There are chapters and chapters of it's called End Permanent Punishment,
Okay.
which you can get involved. So there's 102 counties in the state of Illinois. There are chapters in 101.
Wow.
So this is the work. People tend to think, oh, it's a Chicago thing. No, it's not. People in rural Southern Illinois are struggling with criminal records and they're struggling to move forward. So the
Yeah.
clean slate package, it helps folks move forward.
Hey,
So
brother, just do this for me. Do this
yeah,
for me, man, because we need to let this marinate. Can you slow that down in terms of the counties, the amount of
yeah,
counties that our brother Marlon was able to spearhead this movement and impact?
yeah. So the grassroots work of
Okay,
the Illinois Coalition to End Permanent Punishments.
okay,
Okay. I want to plug their website too. It's npp.org. npp.org. You'll
okay.
learn a lot about this.
We'll put
So,
that in our link as well.
yes. So, for these 2.2 million people with records, there was 2,500 messages sent to policymakers in Springfield,
Okay,
Illinois. 14,000 residents were reached by calls and texts, and there was 30 plus community events across Illinois. So this grassroots work included people in 101 out of the 102 counties
goodness,
across the state of
goodness.
Illinois.
Big up, Marlon. Come on, man. And it's spearheaded right here in Chicago.
It was born right out here in Chicago. And if we want to really go into it, it was born at Heartland Alliance between Marlon, me, Quentin, and a few others, man.
That's
So
called
it's beautiful,
cold-blooded,
man.
man.
Yeah.
That's cold. And you know, I worked with Marlon when I was interning while I was
Yeah.
in grad school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
That's
We're going to get Marlon on the show.
we got to
We'll get
get
him on the
Marlon.
show.
Marlon, you got to come on, man. We got an APB out on you, brother.
We'll put the bat signal up for him.
Yeah, man. Let's get it, man.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. So, Flizz,
Yes, sir.
here's what I've been up to.
What you been up to, brother?
So, as you know, I took a small data set from the podcast. 6 African American women that had been previously interviewed on the podcast, and I conducted research, as a project in my PhD program, right?
Okay.
Rave reviews, rave reviews.
Yes.
Okay, so the abstract to that paper, the paper is up for publication, but the abstract to that paper has been accepted to SWIR. That's the social work conference.
Yes, sir.
So I'll be going to SWIR in DC and making an e-poster presentation, man, at that huge conference after I get back into the country, man. So that's a big, big
Hey,
deal.
that's huge. Congratulations. And let me know, bro. I
Yeah.
can fly. I can get up. I can get away.
We might need to do that, man.
I love to come out there, man.
Yeah,
I
we
would
got
love to.
people out there. We got Aaron. We have it's
We
Keith
do.
out
We do.
there.
Robert, is Robert still out there?
Robert's gone. Robert's in Boston, but he's gone.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he's gone. Man, that's nice. That's nice.
DMV, baby. We
So
coming
so
right at you, man.
and to add to that, you'd be happy to know that Chicago's ILLectuals podcast will be the subject of my dissertation.
Oh man. This is amazing. Who would have ever thought? Who would
Who would
ever
ever
thought?
thought? Who would ever thought, right?
And not to, because man, people, so we know that the world of the internet and podcasts it's a different it's different than like the
Different
real
face.
world, right?
Yes.
But what I can say is that, and this is so Rodney, right? You're contributing to a new field, a field,
Hmm.
and you are contributing with some evidence-based information, some science, right?
Yeah.
And that's going to strengthen. I don't think people understand, like, that's really going to help the podcast community
Yeah.
at large, man, because
Groundbreaking.
it can be taken very seriously
It is going to be taken very seriously because I can't get through my dissertation without
without
dotting
it.
my I's and crossing my T's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I have
Amen.
one more. I have one more.
Come on, keep it coming.
I talked to my department chair 2 days ago, and he seems to think that we could develop curriculum and a class at Northeastern Illinois University based on the podcast. So we'll have students to extract vignettes from episodes. They'll
Mhm.
subscribe and they'll have to extract social work themes from the podcast.
That's,
Talked to him
that's
2 days ago,
that's
bro.
amazing. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Go
Well,
ahead,
actually
man.
can I ask you a question, make a request? Well, I just want to make a request. Can I make a
This
request?
guy, man, he's
Come
bad.
on. Can I make a request?
Yes, sir.
So you know, man, and I've watched and amazing and with amazement and contributed. And my ask is, man, can we have like a lost tapes of some of the earlier work? Because I was a little off kilter at times, man. And I just want to protect my identity and you know, we all have these professional identities, and because you know, everybody knows, the world knows, man, iron sharpens iron. And
Yeah,
before we get real tight with it, we sometimes we get loose with it, right?
yeah, yeah.
And
We
some of
do.
those episodes, man, were they're special. I'll just put it that way, man.
It was all needed though, bro.
Yeah, it was, man. It
You
was, man.
you have to remember, man, we were in the maturation process, man, and you know those early episodes was in our infancy. You know, we had never done this before.
Okay.
We've grown to the point where we are now, man. Even myself, you know, the whole time I'm teaching full time. I'm in a
Yeah,
full-time PhD program. I'm podcasting. I'm trying to help my elderly relatives. And it was taxing. A lot of those episodes, I would be exhausted. You know, and that reminds me of a conversation that we had earlier. Um, that really raised my antennas when you started to make this comparison of me and Marlon, right?
yeah.
I never thought about that, man.
Yes.
I never thought about that. You were saying what?
Well, what I was saying was y'all are the two probably, so put it short, man, y'all are the two overworked, probably the most overworked people I know. And what I mean by that is that um sometimes um we will we're focusing on our work
Yeah.
in general, at large, right? But sometimes we may curb some of our self-care
Yes.
because we're working, and you know, I can, you know, personally speak to, and I think there's a segment later where I could just share a little bit about sometimes what are some of the consequences of that, right?
Yeah.
Because everybody needs to take time off, man. And I know you got some time off coming. You
Yeah.
know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I dig it, man. But that's what I was saying was like you and Marlon go hard, like you know, even being on the board, like we just made a mandate. We were like, Marlon, you got to take time off. You've been down, you passed the bill, you helped, you know, lead that effort. Now it's time to take some time off, man. You know, so he's gonna do that, and you know, hopefully he gets some R&R because he deserves it,
You
man.
really
You
made me
too.
think about, you know, God, you made me think about that, bro, because, you know, the world doesn't know this and you don't know all of it to the extent that I suffered 3 bouts of exhaustion in the last 2 years, right? And that was just as a result of exactly what you're talking about.
Mhm.
You know, I wasn't taking time for myself, man. I was averaging about 4 hours of sleep, you know, over the past 2 years.
Yeah.
So I'm basically, and I don't know if I've explained this to you, but I had to take 16 courses over the past 2 years. And once those 16 courses were completed, I had
Mm,
to take this comprehensive exam,
mm.
right? So there's a written portion of the comprehensive exam that I had to take. And what I'm basically doing is I'm proposing an evidence-based model that I created, right?
Yes, sir.
And once I pass the written portion, then you have to stand for an oral exam.
Oh yeah.
Right? So the rigor was through the roof, bro. You know,
Yeah.
there was
Yeah.
some effort that came out of me, man, that I didn't really even know existed within me. You know what I'm saying? There would be some things being pulled out of me that even I was stepping back and saying, "Damn, you
Yeah.
you a go-getter, bro."
Oh yeah.
Okay? And so now I'm at the point where, once you pass all of those courses and you pass your comps, you go from a PhD student to a PhD candidate,
Hmm.
which means that they're confident that you can go out into the world and conduct research on your own, man. So,
Amen.
and then we're navigating these spaces that wasn't designed in our favor, like
Yeah.
Chicago
Is
or Loyola. You know what I
yeah.
mean? This
Yeah.
this is serious business, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then there aren't many people at all that look like me, right? And the few that are, they're usually from another country. For instance, I was the only American in my cohort. I didn't say the only black. I was the only American.
Yeah.
So,
Dig that, man.
so yeah,
Dig that.
man, it's been a journey, bro. It's been a journey, man.
And it continues, man.
Journey continues, man.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Now I get into my bag. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no
Yes, sir.
classrooms. I get to get into my bag now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Hey, man, let's have some fun though, man.
Let's do it.
Do us a favor, man,
Yeah.
and name the top 5 things that native Chicagoans are good at.
Oh man, when I saw the agenda, I was like, damn, I say, yeah, okay, bet. You know, and this is in no particular order,
No
five
particular order.
things, right?
Mhm.
Um, House music. You know,
Mm,
that dance, house music, expressing yourself, man, by dancing and arts, it's just something really unique to Chicago. House music is really unique to Chicago. Um, Good food. I think
mm.
Chicagoans really benefit from just a wealth of good food, like all across the city, all across the city. You know what I'm saying? Um, I would say sticking by our sports teams. Now I know some of us say no names,
I'm a Cubs fan.
and that
I'm
was
from the
my
South
perfect
Side.
that was my perfect example. Was that the Chicago Cubs? I want to say it was 103, 104. There was just like this long drought
Mhm.
of no, you had some winning seasons here and there, but no
No
World
championships though.
No championships until, what was it? Maybe what, 12 years ago, something like that, 10 years. It's been a little while, but the Cubs,
Yeah,
and,
about
and,
12
and
years ago.
since then, the Cubs have put a really quality product on the field.
Yeah.
So I would say long suffering.
Long
That's what I
suffering,
would say.
man.
Long suffering,
You know
right?
what I'm saying?
Um, Another thing Chicagoans are extremely good at, man, is migrating. Chicago's migrate all across the country,
All
bro.
across the world, all around the world.
Yeah, yeah, around the world,
Yeah, you're
all
right.
over the
I didn't
country,
think about
and
it.
and they tend to thrive
Yes,
wherever they go.
yes. Oh, we
Okay,
come from that cloth.
that's four, right? That's four, right?
That's 4. Yeah.
And the last one,
Mhm.
I said no particular order, but do not forget this one. We have a really good bullshit detector. We know bullshit. I've been to plenty cities, real recognized, real,
Mhm.
um, internationally known, locally accepted.
Yeah.
Um, People talk that talk, and man, you ain't pulling nothing really over on me,
Not on
brother.
us. Not on.
Huh? Cause look, if you ain't been on the blocks, you ain't really,
Yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah,
those are the five. Those are the five things I would
I
say.
agree with that,
Just
man.
off
Those
top.
are a good five, man. Those are a good five.
Yeah, man. That's a good. That's a great question. That was a great question.
So my five, man,
Yeah.
I think you're gonna enjoy my five.
Okay.
At number one, I got dodging potholes.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
We dodge potholes with our eyes
Oh
closed.
man, that's a great one. Yeah.
Okay. And number two, watching our surroundings.
Head on a swivel.
Head on the swizzle.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Duck down. Yes,
And
sir.
number three, I got sigging. The world might not know what sigging is. Sigging at number three, signifying.
Some may call it the dozens. Some
Yes.
may call it casing.
Yes.
All of that. We
We go
good.
with the best of them.
If you sensitive, move out the way.
You don't want to be in Chicago if you see.
Yeah.
Number four, I got to go with fashion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's one of the things I kind of pride
Yeah.
myself in. So,
There ain't no doubt about
fashion,
it.
man, fashion, we're cut from that cloth.
We got some dope thrift stores too around the city in
We
the
do.
Chicagoland area.
Yeah.
Really dope. Yeah. Yeah.
And last but not least, man, our musical taste.
Yes, sir.
Our musical taste.
Yeah.
People from Chicago, man, listen to a lot of different genres.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
remember interviewing Andre Gouchard from Gallery Gouchard, and he was talking about how he went into this club over in Africa, right? And
Hmm.
and they were playing music that reminded him of Chicago house music.
That's a
You know
love.
what I mean?
That's love.
Come on, bro. Yeah, that's nice, man. That's nice.
That's love.
Now you know, man, I've been pretty protective of my man Fat Joe. I've been pretty protective of my man Fat Joe, though. I've been rocking with Joe, man, since he first came into the game, man. And but Joe tends to go too far sometimes, man. Joe is on this episode where they have him and Jada has G Herbo on this episode, right?
Yes, sir. I seen it. I
And
saw
they're
it.
talking about these glizzies, right? Now I've been out of the loop, man, and man, unfortunately, you know, I've fallen behind on the vernacular of the young people, man. I've fallen behind. Like when I had my private practice and when I was working in the nonprofit sector, I would be up on that because you know I deal with children and adolescents, right? So I would be up on a lot of the language, man, the new language that was coming along and transpiring, man. And Joe's talking about these glizzy. The only glizzy that I knew was a Glock. But then I called you, man, and hey man, Joe got to slow down. I'm going to eat
Yeah.
me some glizzies, he says.
He a wild boy, man. Wild boy. It's a wild boy, man. You know the youth, they look a little, they not really with that. They're not with that.
Yeah, so when did they decide to start calling hot dogs and Polishes and you know our native foods, man, glizzies?
So I can't fully tell you the origin of when. I want to say with some degree of some certainty. Maybe about three years ago, maybe 3 4 years ago, could be longer than that. I don't know. But what I am sure of is that yeah, they so the the term glizzy, if we go get into unpacking a little bit, which
Yeah,
I really don't want to do, but as I understand it, it's told to me by, one of the youngins, and verified by my daughter, who, is young, right? So, the shape of a hot dog in Polish, that phallus shape. Um, so what the subtext is like, I don't want to put
wow.
you dig in my mouth, right? So when guys say it like, yeah, I don't even want to unpack it,
It has
right?
these
I don't even
connotations
understand.
to it, right?
Huh?
It has these questionable connotations.
It does. It does. And I just feel like, man, the hot dog, like, Hot dog ain't did nothing to nobody, man.
That's
The
Chicago.
police ain't did,
I
yeah,
I
what they
don't
do
get
to
it,
anybody?
man.
Like,
I don't get it, man. And then you tell me that the young people from ATL has this thing about the Italian beef combo.
yeah, now,
A whole nother deal, right?
yeah, because I wasn't clear on. Man, when these conversations come up, I tend not to even want to ask any questions because it just
Yeah.
feels weird talking about it. But it's funny at the same time. But I couldn't really get a full drawing off of it. But what it sounded like was like, okay, you got the glizzy is the Italian sausage and the
Okay.
Italian beef. I didn't get clarity on. But whatever it was, I felt like it was a shot at Chicago Italian beefs. Or at least that's how I took it. So I don't care nobody say I eat my Italian beef, man. You call it
And
what
you
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 want.
know I don't eat none of that, but
Yeah.
I'm a Chicagoan and I know the history. I used to eat it, but I'm just like, what is this about?
And also I don't know which young rapper,
Hmm.
someone either co-signed it or I co-created it. It came like with support, like this music, the culture of the youth.
Yeah.
They was, they kind of created that, man. So what I just say to you, Rod, is I know you, man, and find favor with you, you my guy. Man, I just would like, join the anti-glizzy campaign. I'm part of that. So we
Yeah.
got room for you,
Yeah.
brother.
But that ain't gonna be hard for me because I don't eat none of
Yeah,
that.
you already messing around, right?
Yeah, man. That's boy.
Yeah, right.
That's really interesting, man.
Hey,
Hey, listen, let me ask you this, man.
yes, sir.
I know you've been busy, man, and we haven't been in contact as often as we once were and everything, man. But I know you've kept abreast of the podcast, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
Can you share with the world your top five episodes or top five professions that's been represented in our interviews?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because if we go top five episodes, I'm definitely gonna have a bias to certain episodes. But I like the top five. I go with the top five professions, which is actually a really, really good question, right? So I know that and when we say top five, I don't know top, but I'll name five. I can
Okay.
name five professions. I know we had people from the music industry, a DJ, a
Hmm.
world-renowned DJ. Okay.
Farley. Farley.
Yeah, one of the best, one of the
Farley.
best. Yep. A pilot,
Yes.
someone in the airline industry, a pilot.
Yes.
Um, a chef,
Yes.
someone
Well,
who
yes.
really,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I remember that because I'm a foodie, so I was like, that was dope.
Yeah.
Um, how would you say this? Trying to think of the young lady. A, a, a writer, an author slash like spiritual mentor, like a mentor, metaphysical, a
Yeah.
person who like was deep in
Talking
metaphysics.
about Sanette Salah.
Yeah, Sister
Sanette
Sinette.
Salah.
Sister Sinette,
Yeah.
one time.
She's a motivational coach for like big companies around the world.
That's right. That's right. That's right. I remember the episode. She had traveled abroad and done some really amazing work.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, a professor, a professor of African American studies.
Oh, that was Zoe.
Yeah,
It was Zoe Franklin. I thought you were
man.
talking about the professor that we brought on, and he even hosted one of the early episodes. He's a professor of sociology at UIC.
Oh yeah, that was the young brother, the younger brother.
In South
But I
Carolina.
was talking about Zoe. Yeah,
Yeah,
Zoe.
okay. Okay.
Is that five?
That's five, man.
Okay.
That's
Hey
five.
man. Hey,
Yeah,
hey.
man.
So
Um,
what's up? So what's
yeah,
up?
that's great stuff, man. And that fits the need of what our culture desires. What I'm
Yeah.
quickly coming to realize is that this platform, Chicago's Intellectuals, podcast, man, is filling a gap, not only in research, but a gap in our culture, right?
Yeah,
We need to be reminded that we're achieving just as well as any other culture, right? And
yeah.
it's not really illuminated in the fashion that, other cultures, professions and achievements might be illuminated, but we serve that purpose, man, and we've been getting it in and we shall continue.
Absolutely. I don't see, and I watch a lot of like YouTube, social media. I don't see a lot of um people like spotlighting their city and the wealth of like intellectual people, right? The way we do. I don't see it at all, really. I mean, a few people might come here and there, but it's like bang, bang, Chicago, Chi-Town, bang, 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 bang. And bro, and world, just know we got many, many clips.
Many.
We got much, many, many more people coming.
And the thing about us is that, you know, not only do we interview people from Chicago, but we're interviewing people from around the world. We've had we had a guest from Ghana,
Yes,
Atlanta,
yes, yes,
Detroit, people
yes,
from Detroit,
yes.
New Orleans, New York.
Oh yeah.
We've been having some guests, man, some strong, strong guests. So my five, my number one, man, and
Yeah.
man, I might be just a tad bit biased, but this guy is more than deserving. My childhood friend Delvin Fuller, who's the pilot,
Yes, sir.
man. He's flying Joe Biden and Taraji P. Henson and Snoop and Mark Anthony and
This is
Beyonce.
beautiful.
Come on, bro.
Beautiful.
Come on, bro. You
Beautiful.
know what I mean? Our children need to see this. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Yes.
Um, the executive pharmacist, Tammy Monk.
Oh,
Tammy Monk.
Tammy was very interesting because um Ta I mean, all of them are interesting, but what I found interesting about Tammy's like story that she shared was like how she also in addition, to her regular work, she also like started this like creative side of making these really unique bags, and they were dope, bro.
She has an
They were
exquisite
dope.
purse line that she creates from cigar boxes.
Yeah,
I'm
like
talking
dope.
about top shelf, top shelf. She's at some of the biggest fashion shows that come to the city, man. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
um,
yeah. One time for Tammy.
our very first episode was a young lady that was in my youth program from
Oh
back in the day,
yeah, oh
Sierra.
yeah.
She's an accountant in New York now, right?
Oh, that's beautiful. That's
You know?
beautiful. Yeah,
Yeah, man. But we must not forget
yeah,
the owners of Gallery Gouchard, the art gallery.
yeah, man.
Andre Gouchard, Andre and Francis Gouchard. They
Yeah,
own an art gallery, bro, that's exceptional.
exquisite.
It's exceptional.
Yes, sir.
And last but not least, man, we had a young man on the show, man, that owns his own real estate company. I did business with him, man. He helped me to get the home that I'm in right now.
That's
He
beautiful.
owns his own real estate company and he's licensed in about 3 or 4 states, man. You know? Yeah, man. So that's real stuff, man. That's real
That's
stuff,
good,
man.
man. That's good, man.
So Flizz, what are you presently working on, man?
Man, bro, a couple things, So, one, like I do my own consulting work in the nonprofit sector. So, many of my projects are revolved around like, grant prospecting, grant writing for organizations. I'm also You'll like this because I haven't even shared this with you. I just got word that I'm going to lead an evaluation of the statewide work that we spoke about earlier with Illinois Coalition to End Permanent Punishment. So that brings me back to my UFC research. So, hey, I'm telling you, man, I'm old school. I went down to the basement, dusting off looking for art hookahs and stuff because they're there.
Yeah,
They're there,
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah,
right? And
yeah.
just like anything else, once you kind of get back into it, you'll. So I might be tapping you
Yeah.
for just some support in that area. So yeah, I've been doing that. I've also like dove deeper into like property management and real estate, starting with my own property.
Mhm.
Uh I do 100% of the like landlord work. So interfacing with the tenants, collecting rent,
Yeah.
paying services and vendors, paying taxes, right? So just like everything it goes. We got some tuck pointers coming, now that we're trying to get in before winter comes. And I'm learning a lot, man. I'm learning so much. And my mom was like, that's why had you sitting down there with the heating man and then sit back and learn, even when you didn't want to, because I knew that it would prove useful. You know what I mean? So
These
really,
skills
man,
are important though, man, because the youth in particular, but everyone from our culture and even outside our culture, man,
yeah,
but particularly our culture, they need to see
yeah,
and hear, you
yeah,
know, people that look like them who are
yes,
doing these things. This is
yeah,
important for me
yes,
to be somebody that looks like me,
yeah.
the property owner, or that's getting the tuck pointers to come out and take care of the business before winter, or that's paying the property taxes, that's doing all of these things, man,
All
because
these things, bro.
for a lot of us, it's the first time, right? For many of us, we've never done it, right? And so, hey, man, Chicago's ILLectuals podcast, man, we dope, bro. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, man. So those are things, and I got some stuff in the pipeline too,
Yeah.
that I'll share at a later time. But
Yeah.
the last thing I will share is that uh, you know, one of my day one buddies, shout out to OJ, man. He's been coaching and he's just gotten a head coaching position, at Sullivan High School, basketball. So couldn't sync up the time, for the seasonal activities. But I don't know, for people who don't know, basketball, it gets funded year round. Where football, it has a dormant period, right? So basketball, like once the season is over, you go into AAUs.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So when it's AAU time, man, I'm gonna jump on and do some assistant coaching, which putting me back in the sports world, man,
Mhm.
bro. They don't even know.
Yeah, you
I
former
know
high
how
school football. You former high
bad.
school football.
I play high school football. Yes, I
Yeah.
play high school football. But what folks don't know is that, man, yeah, I can run that motion offense, man. I'm decent with it, man. I really am. But
Love your enthusiasm
stay
for that.
tuned, man.
Yeah.
Stay
That's
tuned,
what they
man.
need, man. That's what
Hey, and I'm gonna give them a wealth of knowledge and information. And just for those who I've done a lot of work, world with so-called high risk populations, people who committed gun violence and been victim of gun violence and things like that. And it kind of goes back to what you were saying. I was saying about you and Marlon. I was going so hard in that space. I needed to time out,
yeah, yeah,
and work with, for lack of a better term, just normal kids,
yeah, yeah.
because they need help too. First of all,
Yeah,
they
yes,
need support
yes.
too. Because let's be clear, if we reverse a lot of the people who may have shot someone or does crime and shooting, at some point in time in their life, they may likely have been a normal kid.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
Institutions,
we
man.
need
Yeah.
people like me and you to like engage them as early as possible to help them navigate through. So yeah.
Yeah. We're talking human behavior in the social environment.
Woo!
Pressures of your community can absolutely transform you. We've seen it happen time and time again, right? Well, in terms of this statewide
Yeah,
evaluator position,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
are we talking quality monitoring here?
This is some quality monitoring. And here's the kick,
Yeah.
Rodney. Um, the funders and this project, it it's a heavy
Mhm.
emphasis
Okay.
on qualitative.
Oh.
They want interviews with people. We love to
So we do.
interview
By the way,
people.
world, this is qualitative right here. This is
Exactly. Narrative, because it's about narrative change,
yes, personal
right?
storytelling, things of that sort.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly, exactly. I've already been tinkering with question. Oh yeah, this is beautiful.
I know you're ready, man. I
I
feel
am.
your enthusiasm. I'm happy for you, bro. I'm
Thank
happy
you,
for you,
man.
man. You know
Thank you,
you have
man.
our full support, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, let me ask you this question though, man.
Yeah, let's go.
When you going to the continent? It's my second time going, and you ain't with me. When you going to
So,
the continent, man?
so I mean, soon it's becoming a priority.
Hmm.
One, because when you have close people, so my sister, God rest her soul, she was the first person that I knew went to Africa. And I was like 12 years old, and she brought back a cartouche, a silver cartouche,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I rocked that joint. That back in the Jabos, guess that. Oh, I
Yeah.
rocked that
The
joint.
Zodiacs, yeah.
All that, yeah, you know, man. Don't get me started. But yeah,
Yeah.
so she's the first person I knew, and one, everyone that I met. And here's the funny thing: I met, man, I couldn't even count, probably 50, 100 people who've been to the motherland. Never once have I had somebody come back and say, like, man, I never go back. It
Mm.
sucked there. You know what I'm saying? Now let me be clear. The people who went, they were all African Americans. Okay.
Yes.
And on some level, give or take, um, they felt a connection. I'll just say that. And God knows I know I need that connection and I want to feel that connection. So to answer your question, I'm making it a priority for 2026.
Okay.
You know, because we getting things popping for Q1 of 2026.
No
Things
question
are
about it.
popping.
Yeah,
So I want to go. And by that time, you might be on your third trip. Who knows? I don't know, right? But
definitely.
um, you know, I'm also looking to connect with like-minded people because we know we can't travel with everybody. I can't, God bless the church group, but I probably won't, so just gotta be just certain people, man. So I might, try to get in with y'all the next rip or something, but it's a priority. It's a priority.
Some wonderful things going on, man. So we headed back out, man. As a matter of fact, I'll be getting out of here in about 3 weeks. Um, and we're gonna hit Senegal,
Yeah,
Gambia. We're gonna hit Ghana again. Well, we
yeah.
hit Accra, Ghana, and Kumasi, Ghana.
Now, now, can let me just say this, I have a tenant
Mhm.
and she's Nigerian.
Okay.
And my tenant, she's known me for 7, 8 years. And I asked her, I said, Mama Cone, I said, I want to go to Africa. What country, where do you suggest I go?
Mhm.
She says, well, what are you going for?
That's
See, I like,
always the question.
what are you going for? And I says, I want to go for connection. I want to go for um, um, camaraderie,
Yeah.
and then, I said, I want to go. I said, who knows, Mama Kong? My wife might be there. I
Mm.
said, I said, what country would you? And she looks at me without a hesitation. She says, son, because she calls me son. She says, son, I've known you for all of these years, and I'm going to tell you something. You need a good Kenyan woman. I
Mm.
said, I said, Mama Khan, why? She says, not going to say any more.
Kenya's beautiful too, bro.
She says, I'm not going to say any more.
Wow.
I says, Mama Khan, is it because like the ladies you've seen me with have been dark skin? Like, well, I don't know. What do you? She said, no. She says, I'm not going to tell you why.
Right.
You're going to find, you research. So that's what she say.
Doesn't that make
Oh,
sense though? That makes sense that she didn't want to be a spoiler alert. That's the same thing I
no,
tell you about the connection that I had and what your experience will be like. I don't want to be a spoiler alert because everybody has their unique experience of connect,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it's something so spiritual, man. It's on another level of connectivity and spirituality.
I can only imagine, brother.
Yep, yep. Yeah, man. So I made a few decisions though. You know, we're trying to do some business over there. In particular, I was looking at some property the last time, but I think I'm going to be more focused on land this time. But I've also made a decision to make sure that I purchase me a couple of pieces of art in every country that I go to. So
Yeah,
I'll get like
yeah,
2 pieces from Senegal, 2 pieces from Gambia, a couple of more pieces from Ghana, and
yeah,
you just let that accumulate because you bring it back to the U.S. and you know the value increases, and then the longer you keep it, right?
yeah.
The value because these are very unique pieces, man. When you go into like some of the remote villages on your way to like some of the doors of no return, like Elmina or Cape Coast or whatever. So
Mhm.
I made a decision to make that one of my personal projects to make sure that I bring back some art, you know, every visit, every
And,
visit.
and that's love. I don't know if the viewers can see, like right to the back to my right above the Bears logo, there's a painting. And my sister, they went to South Africa and she brought that back for me as a gift, you
See,
know. And
it's been a minute, but how long ago was that?
oh man, they went, man, that might have been over 10 years, a little over 10 years ago.
Yeah, man. So yeah,
Yeah.
I have some pieces now, man, but I'm gonna go ahead and just make that a personal project, man. You know what I mean? Make that
Yeah.
a project. That's great
Yeah.
stuff, man. I'm gonna hold you to that, man.
I mean, ain't no doubt about it, man.
Ah,
And just know I wanted to pop my passport cherry, so to speak, if
mhm.
in Africa, but it looks like it's gonna be Canada because I'm going on a family cruise, which is gonna take us to Canada, Alaska, all of that. And
Nice.
it's gonna be in July too. So I get to because I don't know no better. I'm like, are there glaciers in July? You know what I'm saying? There's always glaciers, bro.
Yeah,
You go see what you go see.
yeah.
So yeah.
Well, man, it's time to move on to one of our favorite topics.
Oh man,
I'll kick this one off, man.
go.
So, I like to present the top 5 hip hop acts that I've been listening to this year.
Okay,
Top 5.
okay.
Number 1, man, Freddie Gibbs, Alfredo 2. That's that Alfredo 2, man.
Hey boy, skinny Suge,
Yeah.
skinny Suge. I love that, man.
Yeah, man. My man said he should get him a flute and go disappear in the
Come
mountains.
on, man.
Here's a fun fact about Alfredo 2.
Yes.
Did you know that Alfredo 1 was nominated for a Grammy? But Alfredo 2 isn't nominated for a
It
Grammy.
didn't get
And
nominated.
Alfredo 2 is better.
Well, hold on now.
To me. To me.
Okay, got it.
To me. Okay?
I happen to agree with you, but I just had this at the barbershop. A lot of the brothers, they love Alfredo 1 better than Alfredo 2. I just said to me, there was a little bit more cohesiveness on this one. And Freddie, so I like Freddie Gibbs when he's because people are gonna hear this later in my story,
Mm.
but when he's been messed with. And
Yeah.
there's this sense of like
Got a chip on the shoulder.
unjustness.
Yeah.
Like yeah, okay, now it's my turn. I'm
Yeah.
getting my licks back.
Oh, he
You know
had a
what I'm
chip on the
saying?
shoulder, definitely.
Oh man, oh
Yeah.
man. He did
And
it
and
real good.
and I hear a sense of freedom.
Oh yeah.
Like fuck the world, I'm doing what I want to do.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay?
yeah,
It's nuts hanging, man. So
yeah.
and the clips.
Yeah.
The clips. What more do I need to say? The clips.
Okay.
Nominated for a Grammy.
Okay.
All right. God Does Like Ugly by Jig.
Work, work,
By
work.
Jig.
Yeah, boy. I love
Nominated
you.
for a Grammy.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna be a hard category, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be a hard category. Okay. Okay. You pulling out heaters, brother.
Chromacopia.
Woo!
Chromacopia, Tyler the Creator,
Uh, Nominated, Grammy,
nominated for a Grammy.
Grammy nominated.
But I've probably listened to this one, this particular artist, more than any of them. This is Reasonable Drought. Okay. Stove God Cooks.
Oh man,
Okay.
is that Coke?
Stove God Cooks.
Is that
Produced
Coke
by
rap?
Rock Marciano.
Is that Coke rap?
This is Coke rap.
Some of the best.
This
Okay,
is some of the best Doughboy rap.
that's a nice. That's a nice.
Stove God Cooks. Remember that name.
Stove God
He's
Cook.
on he's on one of the Cliff's popular cuts. He's always with West Side Gun. Stove is cold, man.
I see
Stove
somebody
is
been
cold.
somebody been grabbing joints, man. Somebody been grabbing joints for their collections, man. I
Uh,
bet you probably got probably certain artists' whole discography, don't you?
uh,
It's probably a few.
I think so. A couple of hip hop and salt. I have a lot of salt stuff.
Yes,
But
yes.
but go ahead, Joe. It's your turn for the hip hop.
So I might have misunderstood the assignment. What I read was like top five albums like in my collection or like of all time.
Yeah,
So
do your thing.
so
Do
so
your thing.
world
This guy, man.
world.
This guy.
Here's an oldie but goodie.
Oh,
Hey young world.
hey,
Hey,
young world, the
the
world
world
is
is yours,
yours.
man. That joint,
Okay,
that 1988. 1988, man.
stand up against anything right now.
Changed my life, man.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
yeah.
All right.
This guy, man.
And this wouldn't be a surprise to anybody, man. These nine necks on the front line really blew me, man. Classic Shaolin. And I love to let people know I saw them before this came out. They were on a promotional tour, a
Mm,
promo tour, and there was a club on Milwaukee Avenue called the AC Club.
yeah,
And I was backstage, and this is when they were rocking PLO style. So
yeah, yeah.
they who was it? Method Man had the diaper on, and they got turban.
Yeah,
This is wild. This is
yeah.
wild with it.
That's
I
one of
had
the
no idea.
greatest album covers of all time, in my opinion.
Oh man, the Woo logo, the cover art of all of that, because that Iron Man was nipping at me, man. But I say, Starks, you got to sit down for a second, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Put the whole crew, put the whole
yeah.
crew. Okay, so that's my second one. Now this one here, man, is one of my top groups of all time. Classic,
Oh, you cheat,
classic,
man. You cheat,
classic.
man.
Hey man, hey man, hey man, this cohesiveness
Yeah.
of an album by a Tribe Called Quest, and I love the cover art because these are some of at the time these were some of the top rappers out in the game, and you go on, you see other ones, man. They just had this whole little thing, man. Like, look, man, you see Kumo D right there? Yo, Kumo D, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
And
sir.
all these people. You see Jungle Brother. You see
Yes,
Paul with the
yes,
with the glass. Come on, man. Vintage stuff, man.
yes.
Vintage stuff, man. So that's my third, right? Was it three? Yeah, that's three. Okay. I'm finna come with it.
Yeah, let's see what you got.
This is no surprise.
Let me see. Oh,
There's no surprise.
come on, man.
This the
You just
grittiness.
you
Hey
brought
man,
out all classics, man. I came with new joints. You brought out
I
all.
didn't. I read.
You
I
did your
read it
thing, though,
wrong,
man.
brother. I'm sorry, man. I read it wrong. But sorry, not sorry, because guess what? When I heard these goddamn L tracks on track one,
Yes,
it was
yes,
over. It was over.
yes.
It was over.
You know the air ran right behind my house when I lived on.
Oh, I know you love. Oh, I know you was, and I'm a block away. So like, yo.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
man.
Ah.
Uh, and and
Oh, this guy, man.
and world, we got to bring it home, man. We
Bring it
got
home.
come on,
What
skinny.
we got? Oh,
We got to do it, man. Let me tell you something.
that album. That album is right
Is it over
there.
there? Yeah. Hey, look,
Yeah, that's the joint, man.
did, did
Resurrection.
this brother? Um, before I heard Comment, I heard Twister. I'm a West Sider, so I heard Twister. Definitely up with that. But this brother.
Yeah.
He came with just a cool breeze of an album, man. Like, I think I used to love a resurrection. He
That's
talked
straight
about the
summertime
different.
shot.
He
That's
see,
straight, yeah, that's straight
and,
summertime shot.
and then people don't know communism, man. People got
Communism.
people got to
Is
get on it.
watermelon on there? Watermelon.
Watermelons on there, and then those who have followed Common, this was the first Pops rap. His
Yes.
dad, this is the
Yeah.
first one. His
Yeah, that's the
dad was
first
on.
one.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
because
he didn't
Cannonball
do it.
Dollar, his dad
Kind of
wasn't on
bowed out. He
Cannonball
didn't
Dollar.
do
He
it.
wasn't on there. But
Yeah.
this is the first one, Pops rap. So those were my five, man. And man, I did not try to cheat, man. I just thought,
Excellent five, man. I think great combination, when you combine both of ours, right?
I was torn because I, I don't have any West Coast. I have West Coast,
Yeah,
but I didn't include any.
yeah.
This go.
Hey man, well,
Shout out to the West Coast, man.
out
Q,
to the West
everybody.
West.
Yep, yep.
All right, man. I'm gonna let you start this one out, man.
So,
Top
so as I,
five from other genres that are hot to you.
yes. So I again, I gotta get better at this. It's been a minute, but when what I saw was hot.
Okay.
The word hot
Okay.
was what I saw. So hot means it's very subjective, first of all, right? So a lot of people, hot might mean relevant, but
Yeah.
for me, hot didn't really mean relevant. Hot meant like, man, what's like hot for me? Like
Yeah.
I'm at this bringing
Personal
me to
choice.
a higher
Yeah.
level. It's
Highly
leveling me up.
subjective. Yeah.
Hey man, you're gonna love this, man.
Let's see
When
what
I
we
say
got.
you're gonna love it. Word, y'all gonna love
See
this.
what we got. Oh.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Oh.
And my man Rick James got down with the get down,
This
bro.
man went to the funk.
You see the red
Oh.
thigh boots at World? Y'all
Oh,
see them joints?
come on, man.
Joe, this is a joint.
We couldn't have pulled that
And
off.
then he's so controversial. Look at the police getting free feels on him. What's that about? What? I
That's a
don't.
grit. Hey,
Wow,
man.
boy.
Rick James, bitch.
Wow. Hey man, when
The
I hear
voice of Rick, man.
ghetto life,
Yeah.
super freak, fire and desire,
In
it's
the
just
ghetto on there? In the
yeah,
ghetto?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So that's hot to me, bro. Really
Wow.
hot.
Wow.
This is a to me it crosses genres,
Okay.
and this is never in my life. It never really
Oh,
cooled
man.
down.
This man's
It
so.
never cooled down.
Oh,
She
yeah.
never cooled down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
She never cooled
Oh,
down.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I see what you did right there. Oh, yeah.
She never
Oh,
cooled
yeah.
down, man. She never cooled down. She is she can out rap most rappers,
Yes.
and she can sing with the spirit of a songstress. Um, I just don't even know what to say about
That
her.
is the classic of classics.
There you go. There you go, man. There
Miss
you go.
Lauren Hill, man. Miss
She
Lauren.
tell and she has gospel joints.
Yeah.
She's got
Sure
everything
thing.
for everybody. Everything.
Wow.
So now this is hot because these gentlemen was just inducted into the
Uh-oh.
Rock and Roll
Uh-oh.
Hall of Fame. And you was just talking earlier about
Yeah.
one of the classic Southern dishes.
Yes.
Now throw your hands in the air.
And wave them like you just don't care. Congratulations to Outkast, man.
Congratulations to Outkast,
Rock and
man.
Roll Hall of Fame inductees.
Rock and Roll 2025 Hall of Fame
Yes,
inductees,
yes.
man. Shout out to the Dungeon family. Just a quick
Strong
aside.
crew,
I
man.
listened to the Dungeon Family's album. I had not heard their whole
Strong
album.
crew.
I had not heard their. I just listened to Trans DF Express. I heard their whole album the other day. Man, I didn't know they were that creative, man.
Yes.
Dungeon Family's dope.
Wow.
Okay. All right, man.
Oh, man.
Rest in peace to
Man
this
got me
brother.
sweating.
Rest in peace to this brother.
Oh, yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
stop listening
Yes.
to it.
Yes.
I just can't. I can't put it away, bro.
Yes.
I can't put it away. I always sensed that he was carrying heavy weight and
Yeah.
burdens. And when he did release it into song form, man, it almost just seemed like ritualistic, like this guy's just something else. D'Angelo, man, we're gonna miss you. I miss you. The world's gonna miss you so much, man.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you something too, man. When I got
Ha,
the news of his passing, I immediately wanted to pull that album out, but I decided against it
yeah,
because I was really mourning.
yeah.
I was really mourning. I just couldn't take it, man. I couldn't take it. I didn't even pull it out, man. I
This,
wanted to. I wanted to, but I just said, you know what, man? Because
yeah,
I'm mourning heavy on this one, man.
heavy, man.
I saw him a few times in live.
Yeah.
Questlove on the drums, his whole band. Oh my God, man.
I never got to see him. I,
Phenom, man. Phenom.
yeah, man. And when we think about within a year's time, we lost Angie Stone and him.
Yeah.
That's just it's a lot going on, man. That's why man, just man, world love the people in your circle, and man, let's heal each other and stay steady. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it for you? Was that
That
five?
was that was that was that was five. You go, man. I know
So
I know
so
you do it right. So go ahead.
so the number one album I've been listening to over the past 6 months, it's not on vinyl, at least not in the United States. She's
Mhm,
Nigerian.
mhm.
Tim's. Tim's. She's a Nigerian artist,
I've
bro.
heard of Tim's.
Tim's
I've heard
cool.
of Tim's.
Tim,
And and
Tim is
and
groovy, man. She's
and,
groovy.
and Rod, real quick, I'm sorry, that was just for my fifth. I don't have the album, but it's Leon Thomas.
Oh,
I've been
Leon
listening.
Thomas.
Oh,
Leon,
I love Mutt. I love
what it's
Leon
called.
Thomas.
What is
Leon
called.
Thomas is a
What is on
dope
vinyl,
dude.
you know? What is on vinyl?
I gotta
I
get
don't
it.
have it yet, but it's on vinyl.
Yeah, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. I love Leon Thomas.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So Tim's man, she's cold, man. I don't really want to say she's Afro beats, but you could catch a lot of that Afro beats vibe from her music, right?
Hmm.
And there's another Nigerian guy named Odile. He's from Nigeria too.
Oh
Real
dear.
smooth. He reminds you almost of like a Giveon, like
Okay.
a Nigerian Giveon.
I'm gonna feel you familiar with
Yeah,
giving you.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Man, I've been heavy, heavy salt. 10 and 11. 10 and 11. I've been listening to a little bit of 5 too lately, but 10 and 11?
You-
And I finally got Untitled Black Is by Salt. Do you have that one?
you know,
Untitled Black Is?
they had that on hold for so long, brother.
Got it.
And you telling me they just let that go? Oh man, I gotta get it.
You know where I got that from? I got that off of their website. They re-released it. I got that off of their website about a month ago.
You know what, man? Since we are worldwide, man, Saul, we plead with you. Rodney, we
They've
plead
been
with you
teasing.
to
They've been
make
teasing.
to
They're
make a
gonna do a
North
tour.
come to America.
I saw on Instagram where they were asking people which city should we come to first on our American tour. Now this has been 18 months ago that I saw that, right? And they
Yeah,
still haven't come. But yeah, man. So Salt, man.
they gotta come, man. They
Yeah,
got. I would love for them to come. And at some point, when we go maybe into a deep music breakdown, we
yeah.
need to break down the musicians and musical architects of soul because I think I recall you saying
Mhm.
that there's a lineage to like the sounds of blackness people and stuff. I think, and I hear elements of that, bro.
I'm gonna take you there. My next
Oh
one,
snap.
Cleo Soul.
We love her.
Cleo Soul.
Which one?
I've been heavy, heavy gold lately. I've been heavy gold, but I listen to all that stuff. I sometimes just put her on shuffle and let
Yeah,
her go for what she know. But
all
listen,
her stuff. Yeah.
one of the pieces of vinyl that I have on her, I listen to gold, man. I like that gold, bruh. I like that gold. And here's the thing about Cleo Soul. Cleo Soul, a lot like Sade and Sweetback, who was
Uh-huh.
Sade's band,
Hmm.
right? Salt is Cleo Soul's band.
Yes,
And
yes,
people don't know
yes.
that.
Yes,
People don't
yes,
know that.
yes, yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah. They
Yeah,
Voltroned up, Joe. They Voltroned up, man.
yeah. And my
Heavy.
final one, man, for my final one, I've been listening to a lot of Khruangbin. Khruangbin is out of Austin, Texas.
I
And
don't know this
Leon
guy.
Thomas do a lot of he do a few songs with them too. Leon Thomas do a few songs with them.
Say the name again.
Khruangbin.
Brogman.
Khruangbin.
Crew Og.
Ben.
Ben.
Yes.
Okay.
Khruangbin. Yeah, man. So
Okay. All right.
yeah,
Eclectic,
that's
man.
my five, man. That's my five.
That's dope five,
Five,
man. I
man. What
think
you
I
got?
think we just shared a lot of good stuff, man, for the folk. Oh, are we at that time? Is this story time, man? Hold on.
No, you're supposed to give a message to the youth right about now.
Thank you, man, for keeping me.
About
Thank you for keeping
leadership,
me on
like
point.
Marlon, right?
Yes. Here's my message. Here's my message to the youth, man.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's really short. Um, be the change that you seek. And what I mean by that is that, and trust it, take it from me. I've been in leadership. I've worked my way up to leadership. I've worked for others. I've served under others. And sometimes, man, the leaders, I always feel disconnected when the leaders are not modeling what the values and what the whatever it is that we're moving and supposed to be doing, right? So be the change that you seek, right? So there's different forms of leadership that could be part of servant leadership, right? But I'm less interested about a title and what brands of leadership, but and I'll tell the youth that surround yourself not just with, you have to surround yourself with people you trust. I get that. But also, surround yourself with the right type of talent. Because sometimes the people that you trust, because we know that trust comes over time, and there may be challenges with holding you accountable.
Yeah.
And if you really want to be a dynamic leader and really make the impact that will that you really want to hit your mark, um, you're gonna have to have people to hold you accountable. You're gonna have to have people to tell you no, even though you're the boss.
Yeah.
It's your
Like
shop.
board of directors, right?
Exactly.
Mhm.
So those are some of the things that, I would just tell the leaders and, the future leaders of the world, current leaders, it applies to whoever. So that's
No,
what I
I
was
like that. I like that a lot, man. I think that's a thorough message, man. So
appreciate
it's
it,
about
man.
that time, man. Now it's about that time, man. You know, uh, for those of you who might be joining us for the first time, our final segment of Chicago's Elections podcast episodes is always rooted in a story to tell.
Yeah,
It used to be called Bring Some Weed, I Got a Story to Tell.
man.
But then, you know, I kind of like got entangled with the dissertation process and I
Yeah.
decided to alter the image just slightly.
Hey
So,
man, you just want to clean it up, man.
yeah,
You
yeah.
want to
So
clean
now
it
we
up
call
for
it
the people,
big
man.
or small. I got a story to tell.
Hey man, so
Man, I always got a wonderful story. Go ahead, man.
today's story, man. When you send me this, man, and I'm gonna need you to hold your composure because you've heard this before. But this is a cautionary tale,
Um,
people. This is a story of an intern.
mhm,
I was an intern in graduate school, and I made a decision to intern at a place that I was intimately familiar with, North Lawndale and neighborhood in Chicago.
mhm,
And um, my supervisor was from my school. Like she was from Oregon or whatever. But um, while I was in my intern role, she asked me to. Oh, well, I got to go back. So at this place, before I was an intern, I was a mentor.
okay.
I knew the parents, very intimate, in an intimate way with their kids and things like
He
that.
was a community
So
stakeholder.
so I was already a community stakeholder and people knew me.
Mhm,
So I did tell my supervisor prior to accepting that, doing like the interview process, I was saying like, well, hey, um, I wear like a lot of different hats. I'm known. in a little different ways. I don't necessarily see that a problem, you know what I'm saying? But I think like we can use it to our advantage, right?
Mhm.
So, sure enough, she did not use it to the client's advantage. That's what this is really about. So, there were times when, she was very task oriented. So she thought the best use of my skills would be to create a resource book for the community. And I am a very humble guy. So I'm like, yeah, no, I can do that.
Yeah.
I felt like it was a little bit um below my skill set, but
Slightish.
huh?
A little slightish.
A little bit, right? But when you're dealing with power and control and people, and this person micromanager, she was a micromanager, so it was a bit much, right? So as I go through my internship, right, there were times when parents would be like, instead of speaking to her, they were like, "Where's Floyd?
Mhm.
I need to speak with Floyd. He understands."
Mhm.
So I suggested to her, hey, maybe I can sit in the staffings with you, or we can do some prep work on the kids on your caseload that I know, and I can give you valuable information. So when you go into the staffings, right, you can, be able to be on top of things, be able to provide, the resources, and it's going to help you build relationships with people in the community.
Yeah, yeah.
She chose not to listen, so she didn't do it. But I kept moving on because those who know internships are often, especially academic internships, are short. They're, the length of the semester. So as the semester started to close, I calculate my hours and I see I made my hours. So we're about to go on winter break, and I give the sheet for her to sign. And she's like, this is inaccurate. Like I show that you still have 4 hours. Four of what was it? 200 hours, I want to say. 100. So anyway,
Petty as a bowl of spaghetti.
come on man. Super petty. And so I says, you know what? I'm not going to lip box with you, ma'am. I am leaving to start my winter break because I knew that my school was not going to stop nothing over a 4 hour
What
discrepancy.
school were you at this time?
University of Chicago, Social Service Administration, same as you, my brother,
Yeah.
same time. So,
I didn't know which one you
oh
were.
yeah, 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 it was that too. Yeah, so as I'm leaving, I guess she felt like, how dare he walk away from me or something, right? So it's wintertime. I got my coat on, Joe, and I'm walking down the stairs, finna leave because at the time I wasn't driving and I had to catch the bus, bro. And I timed the buses, bro. So I had to walk a block to get to 16th and boom, skedaddle.
Yeah, yeah.
She's walking after me. And she's saying, so you're just gonna leave? This is unresolved. This is I said, yeah, I'm not gonna say her name and give her no credit, but I will say Miss. I say, Miss, let that go. I'll talk to you later, or not at all. But I'm gone.
Wow.
So it's winter time.
Yeah.
It's snowing and icy outside. I'm walking, and this woman, so she walks behind me like out the door, but they had not cleared any snow or anything, right? So I got my boots and I'm good and I'm groovy, right? So because I wasn't just because she kept on saying like Floyd, so you're gonna ignore me, and I didn't want to put my earplugs in right away and just zone her out. But all of a sudden, I didn't hear her call my name no more. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm thinking she done went back in. I turned over my shoulder and looking back, this woman is on the floor, the snow. She's on the floor and she's like flat on her stomach, like laid out. So I'm like, so I see one of the neighbors where I was interning. It's in the neighborhood residential area. So there was somebody who was like coming out of a car or something, man. And they was like, "What up?" I was like, "Hey, what up, man?" And I was like, man, they tripping over here, Joe, like that, right? Just to get their attention. So I don't want no
Yeah,
accusations or no nothing,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But the God in me was like, you know what? Go turn around and go back, right? And just to see if you can aid and assist this person.
Whew.
Rod, world, her face was bleeding. There was blood in the snow. So now I'm walking pretty slow, very tentatively, dare I say gingerly, because I'm just trying to figure out what's going on, man. You
Ooh.
know, people have to understand I lived a different life where
Could have went
people
way
will,
left.
yeah, yeah, people will accuse it can go crazy. So, but I'm on a different type of time, right? I'm productive. I believe in God. He's ordered my steps. I'm doing the right thing. So I say, what happened, miss? You know, and she's just like, I slipped and fell. You know, she's like half talking and stuff like that, right? So I reach in my bag and, and I found some tissue or something, man, and I gave it to her. And I asked her, I said, "Is it okay if I help you up?"
Oh,
She
you
didn't,
the tissue
she,
while she was still on the ground?
yeah, I gave her the tissue, man, because I'm not fin.
She was still on the ground.
Hey, man, listen, listen.
Oh my goodness, man. Yeah,
My,
I feel it, brother.
so
Oh,
so I helps her up, man.
oh, man.
And I just say, you should go back in, have a good day. And I leaves.
Yeah. Woo.
So two things were two lessons to be learned. Okay. One, leave me alone. I'm not the one, two, or three.
Ah, I hear it.
Leave me alone, man.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
and
man.
I would tell Rod no, because I told him this story. And I
I
say,
know
Rod,
that.
I say, man, this is what happens, man. When you messing with somebody, you should. I'm God's people, man. Leave me alone. The second, never box anybody in. Always allow somebody an off ramp. Let them go. I think for not even just a supervisor or anybody in any managerial position. I just think as human beings, right? We ought to like, okay, if you drilling the screws to somebody, right? Take a second, man. Let them people, if they trying to get up out the jam, let them get out the jam, man.
I'm out the jam, man.
Because when you box people in, you think you doing something to me and you did something to yourself. So that's my story to tell, world.
Whew.
Take it
Man,
or
man,
leave it.
man. Let me ask you a question, man. I need
Yeah,
one
man.
follow up on that one, though, man.
Yeah, man.
Do you think that this person might have misjudged you based on the fact that you were a graduate student at an elite university such as the University of Chicago, with not very many African American males there, and maybe she thought that you were from their ilk more so than, a guy that's well versed. You're intellectual, but you're also from the west side of Chicago. Do you think she might have misinterpreted that?
I think that's a good question, and I like the way you posed it. So yeah, I think she might have, right? But I will say when I reflected upon it, because that moment kind of crystallized like all the struggles throughout the internship.
Mm-hmm.
And what I really felt it was that um, I knew the community. Part of my transformation was at the Lawndale Hope House,
Yeah.
right? So I think it was those things, right? Like maybe she made like a judgment on like, because sometimes people gatekeep at the same time, right? And
Yeah.
she's just kind of like,
A lot of times they gatekeep
yeah, a lot of times, right?
in
Maybe
our
she's like,
experience. Yeah.
I'm just gonna make it hard on them or something, man, because I don't know, but don't make you try to make it hard on me, you end up making it hard on yourself, man.
And on that note, for Chicago's ILLectuals podcast, my man, Young Flizzle, I am the kid, Rod Allen. Until next time, we're going to see you. Peace, peace, peace,
Peace
Fliz.
world, peace world.
Yes. Oh, man.